Welcome to Akashic Skies. Spirituality, health, wellness, entrepreneurship, regular people in the community, music, etc. It's all here in the Akashic Records. Find us on YouTube at Akashic Skies, on Instagram at Akashic Skies. If you like tie-dyes and other items, check out Akashic Sky Dyes on Instagram. There will be a website coming soon, so stay tuned. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Akashic Recordings. This is Akashic Skies signing in. This is episode 2, my second podcast. Today I am just going to shine a little light on you all, let you guys know how beautiful and magnificent you all are. I hope you're having an amazing day. And if you're not, I want you to know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Not to be cliche, but there really is. I know personally for myself, having dealt with dark times more than once, it is sometimes hard to recognize that just because you're having a bad time now doesn't mean that there won't be a good time. And just because you're having a good time doesn't mean that there won't be bad times again. And that is the art of non-attachment. You don't want to attach too much to the good times or the bad times or the neutral times. You just want to be non-resistant to the flow, the ebb and flow of life, or the Tao, the thing that you can't necessarily describe, but it resonates through all. That is you beautiful beings, the universe, the collective. And I just want to thank you for tuning in if you're tuned in. Just tapping into pure potentiality here. Anything is possible. This is just talking from the heart. Hopefully in the near future here, I am going to start interviewing people, but I kept kind of setting that up, and then I was like, I'm not really in the mood, and they're not really in the mood, or I have to bring all this gear. Who am I going to interview and when? Do I have other more important things to do? The nice thing about just doing a solo podcast is that you can bring your recorder with you and do it anywhere. Another thing is thinking that I have to be in my studio, whereas sometimes I feel like I tend to have a block in my studio. Right now I'm just in my room. This was the best space to just kind of knock one out. Not letting creation be so conditional. A lot of times I think in our lives we say, I'll feel better once this thing is done, or I can be happy once I find a partner, or I'll be able to start this project once I clear this room out. It's like we can sit there and for the rest of our lives have all these conditions. I've wanted to start recording music seriously for like 15 years, and somehow I keep coming up with an excuse. I'll have all the equipment, I'll like part way make a song and then get distracted, and that's after like 10 hours of fixating on a song. Sometimes I'll finish one and I'll like it or I won't like it, and then I'll just like disappear from doing it for a while, and I'm like, well, if I just set my studio up to make it a place that I want to be, and the next thing I know I start like 5 more projects and it's kind of like messy again, and I feel like, now I can't do music. I just have to clean the room, or I have to go somewhere else and record videos for someone else, or do something completely different. But at the same time, I realize that is the vortex. That's the path, and I just need to allow it to happen. Once I stop having so much resistance to creating, it'll just flow through me, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm just tapped in, tuned in, turned on, as Abraham Hicks would say. And you just let it flow, be authentic, and just let the pen meet the paper. Just start drawing, start writing, start painting, start biking, start hiking, start talking, start being free and expressive. And not concerned so much about the quality of the content versus the authenticity of it, and just doing it. As you do it, the quality will come. What do they say? It takes 10,000 hours to master something. Put in them 10,000 hours on anything you do. And it has to be relatively consistent. If you do 10 hours a year, you might not, it might be difficult to master something. I know that's also just a belief. So, I mean, everything that you do, also believe that you are the master of it. Everything that you want to manifest, look at it, perceive it as if it's here now. If you want to attract prosperity, prosper now. Look at yourself as prosperous and not in a state of lack. If you want to be good at podcasts, just look at yourself as being the best you that you can be and just let it rip. If you don't get a lot of views or feedback, that's not what it's about. At least you tried. And that's a big thing that's been fueling me lately is I'd rather be seen and be weird than be hiding my gift or my voice. I'd rather be seen and be weird or ridiculed a little bit than be hiding my voice, silencing myself. What's the point of, hiding and trying to act normal, going through your whole life in a state of normalcy, getting normal results, which normally means repressed everything, and repression is depression, as Ralph Smart would say. If you are holding back any part of yourself, you're restricted and you're going to feel it, and it's going to be bottled up, and eventually it's going to overflow, or you're just going to become numb. Your emotions aren't in motion, and they are just at that point, and you will have an emergency. E for emergency. That's why people go through these existential crises so late in life. I feel like I've been going through one my whole life already. I'm not willing to wait until I'm 40 or 50 or 60 to have an epiphany. I'm ready to have an epiphany every day if possible. I'm willing and accepting for anything that's coming my way. And I just want to wish all of the empowerment and all of the awareness, all the enlightenment and all the love for all of you out there, all of you beautiful beings as well. Hope this finds you all in a healthy space, and if not, I hope you are on the path, and I hope that you are close or on the cusp or receiving what you need in order to achieve your highest version. I love you all. Health, happiness, and abundance. Peace.